Thank you very much, gentlemen. Great cast on the day, Freak and Kobe. I'm joined by Bunny Fufu here from the bot lane of Gravity after their victory. A very, very long game. I'm going to quickly ask you about how intense it was. How much emotional pressure did you feel? What was going through your head throughout that entire game, especially in the Baron steals?
Instead of scrimming, we just had move, practice, smite for like 5 hours a day, and then that's how we were prepared for this weekend, I guess.
It seemed like a perfect way to go into it. Another thing that's brought you guys here with such a great record is your shot calling, Bunny Fufu. You took that under your wing this year, a very difficult thing to do for some people. How has that journey been for you as the shot caller? Because things are going well, but they've kind of started to falter.
Honestly, everyone says it's all me, but when it comes to LCS, everyone like gives as much information as they can. So even Move will make a call here and there. So I think it's like a team effort collectively.
All right, well, it definitely took a team effort to get that game to go down. Now, moving on next week, Impulse and TDK are your next matches. You guys were kind of thought to have one of the easier schedules, but are finding some trouble. How do you feel about the upcoming games? Final question.
It looks like TDK is just having fun with it, like first picking Elise, I don't know, just having fun, I guess. And then Tip, their new support, they looked a little shaky, I guess, today, but I bet by next weekend they'll be good to go. So we have they're really important games, so hopefully we play well.
I said final, but one more. Are you guys worried about what could happen in the next few games, or are you feeling confident?
We're feeling good.
All right, sounds great. Bunny, congratulations on the win, and best of luck in the rest of the season. We're going to throw it to the analyst desk to break down the rest of the day.
Thank you, Riv. Mentioned there, Gravity's last game yesterday and their win today both did not look incredibly clean. So I want to focus in on today's game, though, but the elements of it that did not seem clean, starting with moves Vi.
Yeah. What I felt like they wanted Nidalee here, because it was first round pick Maokai for teammate, and then Gravity took Gnar and Janna. And as soon as you see the Janna, they're like, okay, they probably want Nidalee here, and Porpoise takes it. And Porpoise hasn't played Nidalee this entire split. So they aren't, I assume Gravity is not seeing that coming, and they're just waiting for it later down the line, because Porpoise is known for like Rek'Sai, Gragas, those types of champions. So I feel like they wanted that pick, and that would have rounded out the comp more. And I think he's trying to go on kind of diversify his champion pool and show more before playoffs. But I'm not convinced, because he's 2-13 and 15 on that.
So a possible greedy first pickup there for Gravity, thinking that the Nidalee would slip through to the second rotation. Yeah. You know, but if we move forward, he did come up big on smites. There's no doubt about that. But the rest of Gravity, you know, this was the first place team. They're looking super solid, and they're
coming into the week. I wanted to wonder if they could stay consistent.
Yeah.
They definitely didn't stay consistent this week. They're 1-1. It should have been 0-2. You shouldn't be able to get both of those Baron steals the way Move did. The second one, a little bit more earned because they killed the guy with Smite and it was a bit of a team fight. But either one of those two Barons go over, and they may end up losing the game because that could have broken the AP Kog'Maw siege. And then we would have had a 4-way tie for first.
Exactly. When you are relying on winning the game, your win condition is, oh, let's steal some Barons. It's not a good win condition. It's not a way to play League of Legends.
I don't feel like that was their win condition.
But no, like they win condition team comp-wise, but in the middle of the game there, they were like, okay, we have to steal this Baron to stay into the game, and they did it twice.
Yeah.
Right? And also, it's huge error on teammate, because both times it was stolen, a lot of them were up, and they had ways to stop Move from getting into the pit. It was just disorganized. They weren't allocating people correctly. They looked like Golden Glue was like, I'm not going to DPS Baron anymore. I'm going to go off on the side. And then everybody magically thought that the damage of the Baron wasn't going to go down and it was still going to die in 2 seconds. Like, no, Golden Glue is a huge source of your damage. And when he's not on it, it's still going to stay at 2,000 HP. And they didn't calculate all of these things. Just keeping better track and micromanaging how you're doing the Baron, who's going to stop what, is something you have to do.
Well, yeah, let's look over at teammate. You know, that's one point of criticism for them. This does continue to make that race for 7th very interesting, because C9 teammates still only 1 game separates the both of them.
If your teammate, they are in control of their own destiny, they have difficult opponents, but it will be, they're going to feel very demoralized after this game. Because they're thinking, oh man, if we just could have gotten this one, then one more game and we have it for sure, or if Cloud9 loses a single game. But the way it is now, they're still all right, because if they can nearly take down Gravity, say what you will about them not playing well, if they can have the internal confidence they can actually take down the difficult teams on their schedule, they will still be in the LCS next split if they can do that, because they still have that 1-game edge, even if Cloud9 plays GDK.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
It's going to be a tight race.
Playing Liquid CLG versus playing TDK TSM, 1 win back. I feel really, very strongly that we're most likely going to have a tiebreaker here based on strength of schedule.
Yeah.
All right, well, with those 2 games left for each team, let's